Hello everyone, how are you all doing? It's always a huge pleasure to do these readings for all of you, and I'm always very grateful for all of your comments and all of your good energy that you project. As always, we are going to do the monthly tarot reading for the month of July. And as always, we are going to be using the Conspiracy Tarot deck. You should check it out because it's revolving around conspiracy within you and yourself, how you can conspire between you and yourself to get better and to turn your life to be awesome, with the self-help questions and a lot more things it brings. But today, all you have to do is to focus on something you want to know. Something about work, about someone, about yourself that you're curious about. The cards are going to give you some insight that you will be able to apply in your own way. So, do you have a question now? Yes? Okay, great. Then let's go for the reading now. So the first card here starts with an Ace of Coins. And I would say sometimes a beginning and an end can turn around. Here it's almost we are starting from what would be not the end, but perhaps an achievement, reaching to that goal. But when you get to the goal, guess what? The next challenge starts. The next opportunity comes. The Ace of Coins is a fantastic card to also tell you that in this month you can wrap up those last few steps and meet your goals. It's very likely that this also will apply if you have been dealing with this for some time, if you've been fighting over a lot of different situations and challenging yourself and moving forward, because this is especially true when you already had walked an entire journey with good and perhaps not so good moments, but now you are where you are much stronger. And I feel that's one important word, that stronger. You are ready for the next stage, you are ready to move forward. And the next card is a Three of Coins. The Three of Coins, precisely, it's an excellent card to encourage you to keep moving forward into your next project. It's a card that reminds you that not only your own abilities, but also perhaps those that collaborate with you are important to keep into account. If you're working on your own, fantastic. But if this is something involved with more people, something involved with more ideas, it's important to put them all together and to really find the best ways to ensure that they are taken into account and that everything is taken into account, including the potential outcomes, both good and bad, what risks there can be, and what things need to keep in check, even if they are not so positive. Because this card suggests that if you keep into account the big picture, you're going to move forward, you're going to control, and you're going to have many results that will help you out. And as a third card here, we have a little bit of the opposite if this is not followed through, because we have an Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords here, it's not telling you about your project, but it's telling you that there will be a few aspects of your next steps that you will have to part ways with. I am not feeling a heavy energy for this one, even though it's a difficult card sometimes. But here, this matters very much in the name of realization. The Three of Coins was asking you to look at the big picture, to reassure that everything is in complete flow and to keep into check all that surrounds you. Because you're going to notice, perhaps some people, perhaps some ideas, that they will simply not work. And in order to avoid to have that becoming a problem down the line, you can remove it prematurely in this month. It's a good month for that, for error finding, problem fixing, etc. To look for things like that also. And this is a good card that also talks not about the project itself or what you have asked about, but it's encouraging you to revise in your life what you have that really doesn't serve a purpose. Meaningless connections, meaningless hobbies, false beliefs. Spot them and eliminate them because they serve nothing to you, and this month there is a very good energy to start releasing that. So this is the main message for today. Very encouraging, very empowering, but it requires a lot of observation, mental and spiritual work. So make sure to invest your time in that. Don't rush into things. Instead, plan as much as you can and take one step at a time. That will serve a great purpose. From here, all that you can do is to still continue to move forward and you will see results. So I hope this has helped. I hope you enjoyed this reading. It's important for you to always reflect, perhaps listen to it a couple of times. And if you feel that this has helped you, I invite you to follow me as well as to share this with anyone you believe it can help. I invite you to also leave a comment and share your experience with everybody because it also brings more positive energy to all. So with that being said, you have been listening to your Daily Dose of Light with Fernando Albert.